Good evening, everyone. I am Mark, your fat friend.
And I'm James, your black friend,
This is the Fat and Black Connection.
where we talk about anything and everything. Well, as long as it's interesting to us.
Ya boys, the Fat and Black one. Um, and this is a live and interactive broadcast, which of course means we are live. It is May the 1st. It's going to be May.
It's gonna be May.
It is 8:03 p.m. Pacific, left
Correct.
coast, west coast, nothing but the best coast.
I don't remember where that's from.
Why is it got to be from something?
It just feels like it's from something.
It's from me. All of
Okay.
my brain space. So we are live. We are here. We're here to engage and chat with you. And I have chat tonight. It's amazing.
Oh, nice.
We got the Pop Culture Kaboom chicken in already. Interactive. Does that mean we have to participate? Yes, it does, as a matter of fact.
You
part
have to
of-
participate.
Yeah, part of the show requires your participation, especially you, Jimmy Jones of Pop Culture Kaboom, especially since we're going to be talking about you tonight at some point. We already are. So, anyways, I've got some snacks and treats and drinky treats and eaty treats. What do you want me to start with tonight?
Let's see the drinky treats.
Okay, so give me a number 1 through 4.
Let's go with 3.
All right. So we have a Seagram's Escape,
Escape.
Strawberry Kiwi.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, right? So,
Oh, that's...
smells yummy.
Well, I'm starting off with an old pal. It's a white ale. This comes from Lazy. Well, it's canned for Lazy Dog, but it's from Melvin Brewing Company in Alpine, Wyoming.
And Jimmy, if you're asking me if it tastes good or bad, it tastes good. Or if you meant, are we going to be talking about you, good or bad?
Bad.
Probably both. So next up, I've got a food treat, and I have 2 tonight. But first up, Oreo churro flavor cream.
Oh, snap, son!
And I like how, because I got the background on it,
Yeah, it just you see the whole bag kind of disappears, just the Oreos.
So to be fair, this was already open because I gave my kid one. I have not had one, so this is a true taste test.
How did they like it?
So you can see it's
A little brown. It's a
my
gold,
kid loved it. It's a gold one, right?
golden.
It actually almost looks like there's double filling in there. I don't know.
Oh, it's hard to see with the.
Ooh, it
your
definitely
background.
smells cinnamon sugary.
Yeah. Ooh.
It very much tastes like cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get the sugar.
Mm-hmm. The cookie doesn't do anything for it, right?
Mm-mm.
Cookie.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it worth me buying one? Just to? Is it worth me buying a pack just to try?
Knowing you will probably really like it.
Okay.
You know, for me, anything that's like churro flavored, I kind of expect Disneyland.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this last time. Is that it's that flavor is kind of hard to. That there's a I don't know.
Remember, we had churro Kit Kats while drinking a churro beer at Disneyland.
Yeah. So
California Adventure.
California Adventure. So I mean, one of these days, we'll do they sell churro? I don't even. Did they?
Holy crap! Tyrus is back.
Hey.
He is alive. I guess we're gonna get Jeff in soon to heckle.
Yeah, of course, the troll. So actually, well, you're trying something. I'm trying something new today. Have you had bitchin' sauce?
I can't say that I have.
Oh, you're not a sauce guy, so yeah. But it's this company. It's called Bitchin' Sauce. They have a number of different flavors. It's made out of like pine nuts and things like that. So if you're allergic to nuts, don't even think about touching this sauce. But the one I grabbed today, they grabbed a 3-pack when I was at Costco today.
The troll reveals himself.
They had Hatch, They had this hatch bitchin' sauce. I got buffalo and I have original. So today I'm trying the hatch, and so I opened it up earlier. Let's see what it tastes like.
And Tyler says he's still training, but on a new schedule. I'm actually heading me right now.
Heading home.
I'm guessing it's either heading home or heading in. I'm not sure. According to Jeff, Bit Hum sauce is hella good, and then he corrects himself to say
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is hella good.
Is this a talk to speech? Is this a talk to text thing again?
I'm sure. Sorry, I am homie.
Me.
Yes, you're my homie. I know, but I don't think I've used that phrase. What's up, homie? Quite some time, but I'm always good with the harkening back to the old school days. So how is it?
This is good.
Is it bitchin'?
It's bitchin'.
All right. My wife's gonna get mad at me now for saying that, but
it's not. You're not. It's the name.
It's the name of the brand, right? Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Exactly. So I got another treat here with me. Mm-hmm. Have you seen these M&M's Mega?
I have. I was confused by them though, because I was like,
this one's peanut butter.
Peanut butter, yeah. Because I think
now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have already tried some, but they are largish. Maybe blue is not a good choice. But what's interesting is the shape on these, because if you think about regular peanut butter M&Ms, they're round, right?
No, well, I thought they were more like the oval.
No, that's the peanut M&Ms are. Peanut butter M&Ms. They're circular.
Oh, the peanut butter ones are kind of like the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, they're just puffier, right? So this is in the shape more of an oblong, like as if there was a peanut in there, but there is not. So, but I will say, they are very packed with peanut butter.
That's good.
So the ratio of peanut butter to chocolate is very good. And I will say that I do enjoy these. They are dangerous. Jimmy says Tyrus has turned into Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. And according to Tyrus, voice text.
Here we go again.
So I've got an interesting story to share with you, my friend.
Interesting stories I like.
Are you excited?
I am excited for interesting stories.
So you're going to see something in a minute that you've never seen before.
Okay.
So, as you're aware, recently was my kid's birthday. And...
You mean your kid's birthday?
Yes, it was my kid's birthday.
You sound like you said it was my kid birthday, and I was like, what? You're talking about Yoda now too?
No, my child's birthday.
Yes.
And we this is a family show, Mark. I'm not sure. We did a bunch of stuff, right? I think I talked about last week that we had a birthday party at the Discovery Museum with lots of kids and fun stuff like that. And then, of course, this last Saturday, we went to a baseball game. We went and saw a Reno Aces game, so that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
But all of this to say, I had reached out to our good friends, the dynamic duo, father-son, Lawrence and Diego Iriarte. I'm going to go to the computer. Yes, as you should. So I reached out to our good friends, Lawrence and Diego Iriarte, about a month ago and said, hey, I'm wondering if you could help me out. My kid's birthday is coming up. I would really love for you guys to draw something for her. And so I talked with them and said, these are the characters she really likes. We did a lot of back and forth of figuring it out. And I was really concerned because the deadline, or when I needed it by, dropped dead so that I could give it to her, this last weekend before we went to the baseball game. I needed it obviously before then.
Right. And
when I spoke to them earlier last week, they were like, okay, we're probably gonna, FedEx it or whatever, overnight it. And I said, okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. And obviously I'm paying them for this, right? It's a commission piece. It's not like they're doing this for free. And so I'm like, okay, cool. as long as I get it in time, that's what I really care about. So on Thursday,
It's got some spice to it.
I reached out. I'm like, hey, so you got a tracking number? Is this going to happen? And they had sent me some images of the actual sketch to show me, yes, it's coming. And so turns out Lawrence and Diego got a rental car and came up to hand deliver this piece to me that I'm going to show you in a minute. So I got to hang out with Lawrence and Diego Friday night. Now, the crazy part of this story is they didn't leave the Bay Area. They left the Bay Area sometime, they claim, around like 4:30-ish p.m. They did not arrive in Reno until around 11:15 p.m. So anybody that actually, has done the drive knows it's generally 3 to 4 hours tops.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what happened there. Either way, they made it and they delivered so that I could make my child's birthday, my child's birthday, to be clear, that much more special. And here is the piece that they drew. Shazam.
Oh, wow.
So obviously you've got the Healer family in there from Bluey. You've got Winnie the Pooh and friends, Mickey and Minnie. And here's the crazy part. The unicorn that you see on the cake there in the very middle is literally taken from her birthday cake. It is almost like a 1-to-1 and like perfectly matching how it looked.
That's awesome.
And on top of that, they added that piece on Friday before they left to come up.
Nice.
So all of this to say, I'm very pleased, very happy. My kid loved it. Lawrence and Diego, thank you so much for making this happen. Love those guys. They do fantastic work. And so we've got Stephanie checking in.
That's 2 weeks in a row, baby.
Pop Culture Kaboom. I can't wait for Pop Culture Kaboom. That's every Sunday. I think what you mean is Kaboom Con coming up in September.
No. I think she means Kaboom Con.
Yes,
That's
probably.
coming in September.
And Tyrus thought it might be Frozen themed. No Frozen there. I guess I could have asked them to include, but and Jimmy from Pop Culture Kaboom says, no, she's right. She can't wait for Pop Culture Kaboom. So going along with getting to see Lawrence and Diego, they also brought me something else. And I'm excited because you'll recall this piece.
I can't see any. Oh, yeah.
So this is the original hand-drawn by Lawrence piece.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've shown the image before, but now, oh, come on. I might have to turn off the background.
Oh, the actual piece. Nice.
And guess what? There are 3 copies, and each copy came with a certificate of authenticity.
Nice.
So there are only 3 copies in existence. One for you, one for me, and one for us to give away.
Oh, wait. Actually, I think we might as well just hold on to that till
because it's going to appreciate in value.
We're just going to hold on to that till to Kaboom Con.
So Tyrus is asking, will Stephanie be at Kaboom Con? Stephanie, you're going to have to answer that one. I believe the answer is yes, or at least I'm hoping the answer is going to be yes.
I would hope the answer is yes as well.
Because here's something else that we are recently been asked to work on, is helping to create and organize an event that evening after Kaboom Con. The Saturday evening after Kaboom Con. So that same day, but at night, Kaboom Crawl. So that is in the works. We'll see. I can't promise. I'm not promising anything, but it very well may happen.
That could be very interesting.
Yes, and speaking of Kaboom Con, we actually have some new vendors to talk about.
Yeah.
Yes, Jimmy, and it's Kaboom Crawl with a K. Kaboom Crawl.
Kaboom. Raw.
Yes, get it right or pay the price.
Camp
So first up, a food vendor, a new food vendor, Pancho's Tacos,
Pancho.
coming in hot. They cook giant things of meat with pineapples that drip down. And Stephanie does confirm she will be there. She
Ooh, they
will
do
be
the-
in attendance. Yeah, they do the little slicing
Yeah.
the meat. What?
Yeah.
What exactly is Kaboom Crawl?
We'll
Well,
get into that after we talk about this.
yes, we'll get there. So Pancho's Tacos, welcome aboard. We're excited to have you at Kaboom Con September 7th.
Welcome, Pancho, and your tacos.
Indeed. And I can't wait to see if this is what Pancho looks like. If there's actually a gentleman or someone named Pancho on the truck, and that this is what they look like.
That'd be awesome.
And Jimmy says, I didn't get the spelling of this newly announced event without a prior notification. Yes, sorry, because it's so new, it's not even official. And Stephanie's all about that. I assume she means the Kaboom Crawl. And Jimmy, of course, says, how could I not get it wrong? Well, you have to use logic. Kaboom with a K, crawl with a K. Duh. Tacos and
we
a
should have done
random
Kaboom
burger.
Con. We should have done Kaboom Con with a K.
Yes.
Con with a K.
Yeah, we may have to update that for next year. Probably not. So yes, there is indeed Pancho's Hamburger on here. So for those of you that are of the less melanin persuasion, you can get a hamburger.
Here, this one I like.
El Pastor.
Hopefully.
It's right there, man. Al Pastor.
Oh, I didn't see it. I can't see it. I can't really see it.
You can't see it? What do you... Here, how's that?
That's better. Yeah, there we go.
You can get some beef tongue, James. I know you get down on that beef tongue.
I've never actually had it. I've been thinking about trying it, though.
Oh, we've got... James has proven me right. Kaboom Con, not Kaboom Con. We've got Punch DB checking in, whoever that is, but they are from Newark, California. So,
Yo! The hometown!
right? Yeah, boys, the Fat and Black Connection. We're from Newark, so I'd love to know who Punch DB
Yeah,
is.
that'd be awesome, because, you know.
If there's somebody, are you a Newark Memorial alumni? Harjeet!
Oh, snap! Harjeet, what's up, fam?
Welcome to the show. Huddle Days.
Oh, man. Yes, sir.
Ah, man.
And I ran into a couple times, and sometimes at the Saddle Rack.
So, yeah, we've got Pancho's Tacos. It's me, Harjeet. Nice. We've got Bubble Tea Corner checking in.
Oh, there better be karaoke involved. That's what's that. Sorry, that's a good one. I mean, probably one of these bars has it, right?
Karaoke for the Kaboom Crawl, I assume is what she's referring to.
Sorry, it clicked off quick.
Either you do it or I do it. We can't both be doing it.
You go ahead and do it then.
And of course, Tyrus Harjeet, I know you. What's up, sir? Sir, really? Like that? We ain't on a bus, Tyrus. Calm down. And for those of you not keeping score at home, Tyrus is a bus driver. Well, he used to
was.
So yeah, Bubble Tea Corner checking in.
Bubble tea.
I pulled these images from their website, so I have no idea if this was like a cosplay event at Bubble Tea. If these
That's
people,
not what it looks like.
But
Unless they dress like that and they work there, that's kind of dope too.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, you can see they had a Harry Potter drink. Looks almost like butterbeer-esque. And then obviously a holiday drink up here. So Bubble Tea Corner going to be joining us at Kaboom Con. And then the troll. Then he fell in the bathroom and hurt himself. It's true.
Yes, but we didn't need to put that out there, Jeff.
These are. I mean, Tyrus did tell us this on
That's
the
true.
show.
He did.
So,
he did.
So,
Wait, did he just jump back? Did he jump from YouTube to? He jumped from YouTube to Facebook. Okay.
That's how it would appear. It's because he wants the ladies to see his face. Still a bus driver, but doing bigger and better things currently. That's what she said.
Oh,
And of course, we have the bearded brush and blade.
yo, that's when I looked at this, I was like, I was half expecting them to have a barber chair in that place.
Right. So some of their artwork, and they also do a lot of leather work. So I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
And leather's not an easy product to work with either.
Like, check this out. Little gauntlets.
That's dope.
And I'm not sure what this means, but I have Streak on Facebook. And not about him, though.
I don't even know what you said.
Not sure what's going on there. So 3 new vendors: Bearded Brush and Blade, Bubble Tea Corner, and
Pancho's Tacos.
So I'm excited to have them all coming on. So we've got to talk about this just for a minute, because as we've discussed multiple times, KaboomCon is full. The only reason that Bearded Brush and Blade were able to join in is because somebody canceled.
Yeah.
We're on a wait list. We're on a
yeah.
deep wait list, right?
Deep.
And I am regularly getting emails. Hey, are you guys still taking vendors? And it's like I have to send that email saying, hey, here's the link to the application. Get on the wait list, because if something opens up, but I feel, I don't want to say I feel bad, but to an extent I feel bad because I don't want to turn anyone away. But
yeah,
so
it just turned in out that damn good.
So with that being said, we're getting more food and beverage vendors. We're up to 10 now. That's fantastic, right? We're hoping to get at least, I'd like to get at least 5 more. My goal was 15 food and beverage vendors. We're at 10. We're almost there. So, but with all that being said, how are ticket sales going? They are going. I cannot stress enough to people, buy your tickets in advance. Do not wait, because I can't guarantee you that we will be able to sell tickets at the door.
I've been sending links to people when they ask about it. I'm just like, I tell them about it, and I'm like, here's a link. Get your tickets now.
Yeah, and they're only $10.
Unless if you're the cheapest card out there, baby.
Kids under 10 is free. Come on.
Kids under 10.
Like, you
as
can't
long as
beat
they're
that.
cool. I don't like them. I don't like them kids that are like mean and stuff.
Do we have hotel rooms to book for this event yet? We do, as a matter of fact. So we already have a blocked set of rooms over at Gold Dust West. So all you got to do is call Gold Dust West to set up a room. Let them know you're with the KaboomCon event, and they've got some discounted rates there. Additionally, and I can now announce this, I am in collaboration working with the Hardman Hotel to become the official hotel of KaboomCon.
Oh, snap. The official hotel?
They are going to be giving us some block rate rooms as well, so I'm waiting to get that all finalized. But they are great over there. Both of these hotels that we've been able to work with are close. They're about a mile-ish, so they definitely could be walkable if you really wanted to.
I wouldn't suggest it.
I wouldn't.
Well, no, especially like Gold Dust. Gold Dust is a little bit, it's a little further.
And I would say if the Kaboom crawl ends up happening, the Hardman Hotel is where you're going to want to be. Hardman House is where you're going to want to be, because that is more on Carson Street, where the crawl will likely be happening. So, and yes, Jimmy, I have been doing some work. Just as you are aware, another KaboomCon event that is happening on July 27th at 10 a.m. at Carson Valley Cinema, a private exclusive screening of Deadpool and Wolverine with your boys from Pop Culture Kaboom and, of course, your fat friend, me. So if you are interested in Deadpool and Wolverine, tickets, $5.
$5.
There will be raffles. There will be prizes. There will be a cosplay contest. And the winner of the cosplay contest is going to get an annual pass to the movie theater that is good for you and a friend for 1 movie a week.
For free.
That is crazy. All you got to do is come with an awesome costume.
That's it. Costume up.
So, yeah, I have been busy. I am excited. What do you got there?
So this is actually I fell in love with this beer. It's called Huckleberry Haze. It's a IPA with huckleberry and strawberry flavor.
It's pretty darn good.
It sounds good. Give me a number, 1, 2, or 4.
Let's go number 1. We'll do odds first.
Watermelon pineapple.
Yo, was this a new? Is this a new like box, bro?
Yeah.
From where? Is that a Sam's Club?
Sam's
Or
Club exclusive.
Yo. Oh man, I'm going to Sam's Club.
Oh my. This is delicious.
Is it you taste both? Or does one overpower the other?
I would say it's more pineapple heavy, but in a good way.
Okay.
It's definitely pineapple on the front end and more watermelon on the back end.
I didn't even know. You know what's funny about this beer is I had no idea it was strawberry in it. That's kind of crazy. It's the first time I'm actually reading it.
Nice. So I'm not sure what Stephanie's saying. What about? But and of course, chug. James, after you.
No, I'm good. I want to sip this one. This one's really delicious.
Jimmy, you should know we're both 40 plus. We're not going to be chugging here tonight.
Right.
So this next thing I'm going to be bringing up is what are you guys drinking? Well, I am drinking a Seagram's Escape watermelon pineapple. I did just finish a Seagram's Escape strawberry kiwi, and I'll be drinking 2 others as we move forward. And James, what are you drinking?
Right now, I just had a Old Pal white ale, and I'm now drinking a Huckleberry Haze. If you have a Lazy Dog near you, you can buy actually 4-packs of these separate beers. So same here. Harjeet, Jack and Coke, baby. Now, are you drinking the actual Jack and Coke, or is this like you made it? Because now that Coca-Cola and Jack Daniels have partnered together, they actually have it in a can.
That's true. I will say I am disappointed, and I had it here before on the show.
Yeah, I remember you had it on the show.
It tastes more like Coke than Jack. I like my Jack and Coke with
You mean so heavy Jack, light Coke?
it's more like Jack with a splash. And Tyrus is going to have a mule.
Typical.
As long as it's an American mule. Get that Moscow crap out of here. And
Actually, what the American Mule is the one using that
gin.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. And Harjeet didn't know that they have Jack and Coke in a can.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they do have that. That is that's a couple years old now.
Yeah. So bringing up something. So this is being re-released for the first time in 50 years. It has been upscaled and HDified and all of that kind of fun stuff. The Beatles, Let It Be.
So was this was like a movie or something?
Yeah, so this was a movie that was released way back in the day. It was about them making the album Let It Be, and it's
Is this when they were still getting along?
barely.
No, this is okay. They were like, "Let it be." Okay, well, what's wrong with? Because I know the whole history of the Beatles is very interesting.
Mm-hmm. And Tyrus is out of Jameson, going to use Goose. So technically a French mule. Fair enough.
Yeah, it won't have any backbone.
Sorry to all our French friends out there. James does not speak for both of us. If not for you, fine French folk. That's right.
We actually wouldn't have it. We wouldn't be America.
Yes. So thank you, you fine French folk, for helping America to come into existence.
And then, killing your king and stuff.
Absolutely. And being at the barricades of freedom.
Barricades of freedom.
You are the Lord of the Barricade.
I am Lord of the Barricade. Throwback.
The pre-made Jack and Coke is not the business. Agreed. 100%. Don't touch the stuff. It's just not worth it. You could buy a 5th of Jack for cheaper.
I don't touch this stuff myself.
Yes. So James, will you be watching Let It Be?
I'll maybe check it out.
And Stephanie is drinking a good old Sailor Jerry's right now.
Yeah, that's Sailor Jerry. The cousin of Captain Morgan.
Indeed.
What do you say? Damn, James.
Damn James, what would our old friend Cat think? Meow.
Huh?
Cat from Aloni, I believe, is who he is referencing.
Was she French?
First of all, Cat was a man.
Oh, he French? I don't even know. Cat?
Oh, wow.
I don't remember Cat.
He did tech.
Nah.
Man, you are old.
Not ringing the bell. I'm just not ringing the bell right now.
No, of course not. You like micro friendships. Moving on. Since obviously Let It Be is not something you seem to be super interested, I'm guessing this next one, Mufasa, the Lion King.
Yeah. Also very confused.
So you watched this trailer, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Where the hell are they in snowy mountains?
Is that the most confusing part, or the fact that it basically looks like a rehash of the Lion King?
Yeah, well, because some of the characters
somehow Timon and Pumbaa are in it.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, what? And then also Donald Glover is in it, who was adult Simba, and there's Beyonce and her daughter Blue Ivy, introducing Blue Ivy, which I'm okay. I want to see what she can do. But also this poster, it says orphan, which throws me. Yeah, orphan, outsider, king. Huh? You have a brother.
Yeah, and I saw no sign of Scar.
Yeah. How does that work?
And Tyrus is evidently going to be drinking some Johnny Walker Blue.
Okay.
And they're in Reno. Who is in Reno?
Ooh, yeah.
Who's
in Reno?
Yeah, I watched this trailer. I really posted this for you because I figured you would be excited. I resent this because I did not see James Earl Jones' name.
Yeah, that was also disappointing. I mean, I understand it might not, it doesn't have to be his voice straight up. I mean, but by the end of the movie, I have to hear it.
The snow, yes. The snow is gone here in Reno. But yes,
we still have some snow back up on these mountains that nobody can get to, but it's really weird because it's it's like getting to the summertime and it's still up there a little bit.
Yes, and spoiler, Mufasa dies. So I'm sure Jimmy has no interest in this because it is a prequel, and Jimmy hates prequels.
Yeah, I was very confused when I heard about this movie. I was like, okay, cool. I thought it was I'm still very confused because I need to see more, but yeah, I'm not. Mufasa is, it's an origin story, and that's cool. I get that. I dig it because we don't know a whole lot about Mufasa. But again, this trailer was very, very.
Would you give it a touch brown?
I don't know. I mean, not me personally. I like it. It didn't tell me a whole lot, which is also good too.
So, do you want to go see this film in the theater?
I'll probably go see it in theaters.
Yeah, I'm giving it a touch brown, Jimmy. You want to talk about some video games?
Sure, why not?
How about the Smurfs Dreams?
More Smurfs games? They are squeezing this Smurf. They are squeezing the blue out of this Smurf. They're smurfing the Smurf out of this game.
Get the hell out of here with that. And Jimmy says, "Did you need to know anything about Mufasa?" No, I didn't.
I did. I like Mufasa.
And Tyra says, James Earl Jones retired from voice acting and has an AI voice contract. Okay, so why not use that?
Is it technically not his? Is it technically not? I guess it's technically his voice, but not his voice. I don't know.
Doesn't matter. So, Smurfs Dreams. Did you watch this reveal trailer?
Yeah, I watched some of it. I got bored halfway through.
Yeah, I have no idea what is going on. And Stephanie would like to know if you enjoyed the Lion King live action.
Parts of it?
I have not watched it, nor will I.
Oh, I watched it. I mean, because it's Lion King, but it was interesting but different, but not really in a good way. I don't know.
Give me a 2 or a 4.
Let's start at the back end. Let's do 4.
All right. This one is a passion fruit mango.
feel like they've had that one. No, it was passion fruit or something. I don't remember anymore.
I'm not even sure what I'm looking at on here, but whatever. I'm sure it's a passion fruit and a mango, but
I don't even know if that's what they actually look like.
this one is probably my least favorite of the three I've had so far.
Okay. Passion fruit and mango is not a flavor like I'd really roll with. Mango is I like the mango peach stuff personally.
Yeah, the passion fruit doesn't really do it for me, but yeah, First Dream, it can keep dreaming on because I'm not interested.
Dream on.
How about Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door?
I've never played a Paper Mario game, so I really have no opinion. This is like the 500th Mario game or the 1,000th Mario game. I don't even know, but so
I will say I was highly impressed with the graphics.
no, the graphics look way better than the original Paper Mario.
Yeah, it looked like actual, construction paper made game.
Yeah, so I mean that was pretty dope, but
Which is interesting because this image does not
give you that at all. Like I think the game itself looks pretty interesting. So I'm guessing you can go thin to do like there's probably some secret entrances and stuff like that use.
Yeah, but my biggest question about this image is, what is this?
Is that one of those? Is that a new Miss Boo?
I don't know. Is it Miss Boobs? What is this thing?
Miss Boo. Oh baby.
And look at them lips. Like what?
Man,
what is going on?
She's gonna try and kiss Paper Mario, bro.
And Tyrus says Helldivers 2 is the best game out right now. Never heard of it. Is it a diving video game where you dive into
hell?
That would be cool, right? You start on a diving board up on Earth and like you just crash right through the cement and go to hell.
Dude, dive to hell.
Looks like a tranny.
Yo.
I hate the live actions, but Lion King wasn't that bad. See, that's not a selling point to me. It wasn't that bad. And of course, Jimmy's pissed that I haven't heard of Helldivers 2.
Hey, man.
Sorry.
Hey, look, you can always send us a trailer for stuff.
Yeah, I'm assuming there was a Helldivers 1. You would
it would
think
just been Helldivers.
And it is a top-down shooter, so so that might be a little bit more interesting to you or I because it's not a first-person shooter.
Maybe.
Think Starship Troopers. It's amazing.
Well, Starship Troopers wasn't that amazing.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing. But
did you see this? I posted this not long before we met up.
No, I didn't see this one.
Funko Fusion. So this is a video game.
Oh,
that is combining all of these different universes. So there's Jurassic Park and Back to the Future and Masters of the Universe and Five Nights at Freddy's and like all of these different, and they're all of course Funko characters. So they got the big heads.
Do they have did Funko have Thundercats?
Probably.
I'd be interested in that one.
I'll bet Jimmy could confirm or deny. So yeah, Funko Fusion. The only reason I even checked it out is because I had a feeling they probably licensed all of the stuff to make this video game so they could have all of these characters from different universes in one game.
Right. Now, is this a what was that Disney game? Or the Lego game? Lego Dimensions or
Lego Dimensions, where it had characters from all these different universes and stuff.
Yeah, or is it like the Disney one where the I forget that game called, but you put the characters on.
Well, you got to remember the Disney one was all Disney properties, Walt Disney parent company, where this one is taking properties from
all over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at one of the images and, I see Harry Potter characters, Jaws, Knight Rider.
You need a bigger boat.
Like I said, Jurassic Park. There's just so many characters. So good on them for doing that. And Harjeet is waiting for a live-action Robotech movie.
I mean, that could happen, but it'll be in Japan before it gets here.
And Jeff, who
100%.
sits around the house all day not really doing much, has never heard of Helldivers either. So
You don't have any. You don't have a TV. Do you have a TV now? I don't remember. TV and a video game console. Kind of need those as well.
And did you see this? Star Wars Hunters
No.
posted this right before the show. This is a new game that is like arena battle esque, kind of probably in line with think.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Not Street Fighter, but that's the concept. You choose a character to use as your hunter to fight, and yeah, it's like arena battles.
They got Wookiees and Mandalorians and two Jawas standing on top of each other. Awkward. You got stormtroopers and looks like pilots, mechs. I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot going on in this game. I don't know.
Yeah. Go watch the trailer after the show. Yeah. It's definitely. I'm not quite juiced, but I am excited.
Well, anytime a Star Wars game comes out,
How about this one? Batman Arkham Shadow.
¿Por qué?
This was just announced today.
Oh, nice.
This is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive.
Of course it is. Gosh, dang it.
Yeah. So now I'm like, crap. Should I go take my Switch back and get a MetaQuest?
No, just work some more overtime.
Right? So I don't have any of these VR games. I don't have any of the VR systems because I've never really been interested. Like I remember, like even going all the way back when it was mask based. Do you remember the Nintendo VR?
That was an awful system
when we were kids, right?
Yeah,
so,
I remember playing that in Toys R Us, and that was absolutely awful.
So I don't know if that's what like put me off, but I tried the PlayStation head VR.
I actually like the PlayStation VR is actually pretty nice. I enjoy that one. I have not played. I've seen people like we have people come through the airport and they have the MetaQuest in their bags, and so we got to pull them out and because they're large electronic technology. But
and of course Harjeet has 2 MetaQuest 3, so I'm guessing that means he's going to hook us up with one.
Yeah, I was about to say hook it up.
Otherwise, he's just bragging and needs to get the hell out of here. The Virtual Boy and Tara's checking in. Good evening, Tara.
We were good. Yeah, Virtual Boy was just like the setup was also weird because it actually couldn't wear it. It actually had
you had to like stand over it.
It was a stand. It was a stand with the goggles on it. And it was, oh, you work at MetaVR in VR? Yo.
Hook it up, man.
Yeah, he is bragging. Yeah, I will contact me after the show because I will pay for one.
I'll pay employee pricing.
For, discounted pricing.
And Tyra's still talking about Helldivers too.
Bro, we've been off Helldivers for like a good 5 minutes, bro.
Is so popular, Xbox is paying PlayStation to get the rights, and PC has it as well. Cross-platform play is legit.
All right.
All right. So we've moved on.
Yeah.
Helldivers has had its moment.
We've moved over Helldivers.
We're talking
We've
about
dived
Batman.
over it already. We dove over Helldivers.
So Harjeet is a contract employee, but he is at the Meta office in Burlingame.
Okay.
Hook it up.
That's all you need to do.
Hook it up. Next up, we've got to show some love, and this is I referenced earlier. Our good friend Jimmy Jones over at Pop Culture Kaboom has started a new show,
Shop Chatter,
Dreamwell Comics, Shop Chatter with Robert and Jimmy Jones,
Robert.
So Robert is one of the co-owners over at Dreamwell, and of course Jimmy is just a comic book nerd. And they just released their 2nd episode of Shop Chatter. So this is a pre-recorded show where they are in the shop and they are talking about things in the comic book industry from the perspective of working and operating a comic book shop. So it is a unique take. It is interesting. You get a lot of the behind the scenes and understanding of what goes into it. Are you okay, James? You got more gas?
No, I'm just reading Jeff's comment.
Yes. I want to get the bus driver's game. Tyrus, can you help me get that? And there is a legit bus driver game. We talked about it on here. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, there is a bus driver game where your goal is to like make it to the bus stops on schedule and pick up people and deal with rambunctious passengers.
Yeah, you start off on a school bus and then you move up to a Greyhound or something.
No, it's the other way around, man.
Oh, you downgrade
Yeah.
after you lose your mind?
Mm-hmm. Not driving the bus right now. Can't help you.
Is that the next one?
Can I play as a one-leg driver?
Man, Joe, Jeff's recall is ridiculous, bro. Jeff's recall is ridiculous.
Oh man!
Oh, the troll lives.
For
Long
those of
live
you
the troll.
that don't know, you got to go back and watch
Yeah,
a
I
prior
don't
episode. I don't even know what it was.
episode that was, but that yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Shop Chatta with Robert and Jimmy. Check it
Shop
out over
Chatta.
on YouTube. Dreamwell Comics is probably, not probably, it is really the last bastion of comic book nerddom here in Northern Nevada, unfortunately. And Jeff claims to have notes.
He keeps the transcript.
And Tyra says, nope, not going to happen. And next thing he's going to tell me is that legally a one-legged driver can't drive a bus. So let's move on. And speaking of Shop Chatta and Dreamwell Comics, this weekend, it's Free Comic Book Day, Free Comic Book Weekend nationwide. So on May 4th and 5th, we've got Free Comic Book Day with special promotions, 50 plus free comic book titles. You can meet Pop Culture Kaboom's Jimmy Jones. I love that Rob Nault, who is also on Pop Culture Kaboom and is going to be there, doesn't get any love. I will be there. Meet Mark, meet your fat friend from the Fat and Black Connection, or co-owner of 97 and Now Productions, but no love. Whatever. What are you gonna do?
Hey, you didn't make if you made the flyer, you could add all that stuff on there.
We got one-armed card dealers.
That'd be very interesting to see.
And 25% off all and everything Star Wars.
Star Wars.
See, what's misleading, and
War of the Stars.
it says 25% off all
Yeah.
and everything Star Wars. So does that mean
You have
everything
lightsabers
in the
there?
shop? And then just specifically they're calling out Star Wars?
No,
because
just Star Wars. Just Star Wars stuff in general.
why
Not
wouldn't
only
you just say 25% off everything Star Wars?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just
Anyways,
the wording is awkward.
I do have an exciting announcement for this specific Free Comic Book Day at
What's that?
Dreamwell Comics. I will be there
Yeah, that's
on
not
May
exciting.
5th.
I know you
No,
said
no.
you were already be there.
I will hold on. You got to let me finish.
Okay.
In conjunction with Icy Sound Comics, which is produced by 97 and Now.
Huh?
In conjunction with Icy Sound Comics, I will be bringing an exclusive print to give out at Free Comic Book Day, May 5th only,
Ooh.
during the live broadcast of Pop Culture Kaboom.
Ooh.
So that's right. I will have an exclusive Deebs, the Monster Whisperer piece of art.
Exclusive.
So if you are interested in getting your first glimpse
Beep, beep, beep.
of what the future holds for 97 and Now Productions and Icy Sound Comics,
This is gonna be incredible, people.
you didn't even know about this until just now.
Well, I'm just saying, I know about Deebs and I know about Icy Comics, or Icy Sound Comics. So first look, baby.
So if you are interested, make your way to Dreamwell Comics on May the 5th. I'll be there, I don't know, sometime in the afternoon, evening.
Revenge
Um,
of the Beast.
You will never understand the power of the dark side.
Oh, can I just like to bring something up? This is kind of, I don't know why this is just came up bugging me, but on Pop Culture Kaboom a couple weeks ago, they were
Mhm.
talking about May the 4th,
Mhm.
and then they were talking about it should be Revenge of the 6th, and I was like, no. And I believe like she got confirmation that it was Revenge of the 6th, and I was like, no, that didn't exist.
I
Because they said the 6th makes more sense, and I was like, no, it's 5th,
I-
baby.
yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't understand because May the 4th, right?
Yeah, right.
Is May the 4th because it sounds like it, right?
Right.
May the 5th, May the 6th, or Revenge of the Sith, which
I mean, yeah, 6 does make sense, but it's not.
which there was literally a film called Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, so
I'm
which actually randomly, I actually saw a poster somebody has in their house that is actually Revenge of the Jedi, the original title of the 6th film, but they decided that was not a Jedi trait, so they changed the title.
I'm so like, and I mean, Tara says it. You broke Mark's processor. Like I'm still like trying to understand who was this person you were talking to.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was listening to Pop Culture Kaboom from a couple weeks ago.
So this was Jimmy.
No, it
saying
wasn't.
This?
No, it was the
Rob.
No, it was, well, I think it was Rob, and I think it was the young lady from the Carson or from the roller derby.
Carson Victory Rollers.
Got Carson Victory Rollers. Yeah, they were
His daughter, Rob's daughter. So yeah.
Oh,
So this isn't the first time Rob has said something about Star Wars that just is wrong. This is now the second thing I've heard that Rob has said in recent days about Star Wars that is just wrong. Jimmy, I need you to have a conversation with this man. He needs to stop talking about Star Wars
because he's wrong.
because he's just wrong.
I didn't realize this was going to bother you so bad. I I would never have brought it up if that was the case. But
no, it's fine. So do you got an Oak Bridge update for us?
Episode 2 is coming.
Episode 2 is coming. What does that mean? Can you explain for the audience what that actually means? Because 1 is done and in the can.
Yeah, so we have episode 2 is we have the I don't remember what he called it's the hold on, let me look it up. But yeah, so it's coming while I look this up.
Look at what Tyrus just did. May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th, and now this is the May. Get the hell out.
Get the it's the dial. So we have a dialogue assembly. So he was working on FX, but while in the meantime, we got a dialogue assembly just so we can kind of hear what it sounds like. I sent notes last night. There's some things that don't sound right, and I want to possibly pull other line changes, or other takes from the lines. So we'll figure it all out. But yeah, we're moving right along
because I'm going to tell you it is May 1st, right? So we did announce that June 21st is going to be episode 1. Yeah. So we are less than 2 months away.
Yeah.
We are matter of factually about 8 weeks away.
I'm not gonna lie. So the problem, one of the issues is that I wasn't exactly sure what to do with this assembly, just due to the fact that I'd never had just a I've had more of I had never just had a dialogue assembly. So I wasn't sure exactly what to do with it. So that took me a couple days, but I talked to Joe and then he explained to me and I was like, okay, cool. So I sent him all those notes yesterday. So it was a thing. So
okay, well, we can't have long lulls like that again, because
right. And one of the issues is that because he is in Colorado now, he was dealing with radio station stuff. He was dealing with KMVC. He was dealing with that, and he was dealing with some other stuff. So yeah, we should.
Island Berry.
Island Berry. I don't even understand what that even means. What
The image shows
strawberries?
Shows a strawberry,
Uh-huh.
a coconut,
A coconut.
and watermelon.
A coconut's not a berry, nor is a watermelon.
Yeah,
very weird. That's very weird to call it berry.
It does smell heavily of coconut.
Coconut. Oh. Hey, bro, take it easy. I snort some through the.
and you know, Stephanie says that she loves how I'm blowing through these. They're only 3.2% alcohol by volume, so there's not a whole lot in there. It's like sugar water,
pretty much.
I mean, to be fair though, this is my fourth one inside of an hour, so.
True. That's true.
So, anyways, Oakbridge is coming along. Hopefully, episode 2 will be ready by next week.
Hopefully,
because again, we have 8 weeks, and only having one in the can is a little concerning.
That's what I'm hoping for.
And yes, Stephanie, I am basically drinking a Jones's with like a drop of alcohol. And Tyrus just sent me a text message telling me I need to get with the program because he sent me an image of 10 years ago, May the 4th be with you, 5 years ago, Revenge of the 5th, 2 years ago, Return of the 6th.
That even makes sense.
But let's be honest now, this is the May, and it's an image of...
That's the man.
The Mando.
Oh, I get it. This is the May. I get it now. It took me a second. This is the way.
There's only one thing that should ever be used when referencing May.
It's gonna be May.
It's the only one that counts. So I would say this is probably my least favorite.
Okay, so now
because I don't like coconut.
Oh, okay, that's right. So we're talking about. So let's see. It was 2, 3, 4, 1.
I can just. It doesn't. I will say that strawberry kiwi was hands down my favorite.
Yeah, that was number 1.
That was the first one. And actually, we did drink these in order of my favorite. Watermelon pineapple was my second favorite.
Right.
Passion fruit mango, third favorite.
Right.
Island berry. I don't even want to finish this. I'm going to.
We don't abuse alcohol on this show.
But it is not good, mostly because I do not like coconut. So if you like coconut,
you'll be fine. So what I'm hearing is I'm gonna need to go to Sam's Club. I'm gonna need to find that case, and then I'm gonna need to buy it, and then I'm gonna need to drink them on next week's show.
Yes, that sounds like a plan.
Deal.
And speaking of Oakbridge, as we were, do you have anything fun and or exciting to tell us in the vein of Oakbridge?
Oh yeah. So you might remember a couple weeks ago said I would send out emails to the cast and see if they would come on and join us.
Mm-hmm.
And overwhelming responses. So
starting next week.
No, yeah. I'm sorry, it's May 1st. Yeah. So yeah, starting next week, we have our first interview with the person who did all the original art, Jem, the artist, aka Justin. I don't remember his last name because it doesn't really matter due to the fact that he is Jem, the artist.
And he will also be appearing live at Kaboom!
Finish it up.
God.
There you go. Good boy. Anyways, so for the next couple weeks, we will have members of Oakbridge coming on to join us, starting with Jam the Artist. And then we will have, over the next subsequent weeks, we will have
Can you tell us any of the names of the people that we're going to have on?
Yes, I would love to tell you the names of the people that we will have on. Would you like to know them in order and just kind of whatever order?
I would like, and Jimmy says, James and the writer of Oakbridge, also known as Ashley Dean, will be guests on Pop Culture Kaboom's radio show
We will be.
Sunday, June 16th, which is the Sunday before episode 1 airs.
Oh, thanks. Actually, no, Ron, I had that in here. I need to make sure I take my lunch around 8 p.m. so I can come on and do that show. So I put that in my notes.
Yes.
So let's go with, okay. So we, as you know, on the 8th, we have Jam the Artist.
Jam!
On the 15th of May, we will have Gina Moravec and David Sword. They will be joining us. On the 22nd, as of now, I might have one other person, but we got to figure that out. I don't think, whatever, we'll figure it out.
Tyler
Anyways,
says Oakbridge better be good, James.
well, I'm hoping it is, Tyrus. You helped write it, so, you know.
If it's not,
I know to blame. On the 22nd, we will have Justin Klauser. On the 29th, we will have Rachel Anderson and Quinn or Ari. I don't know how he's going by it, but Cafferata Jenkins, Quinn or Ari, whichever one. Cafferata Jenkins. He will be.
he
joining
is.
us.
I believe he is billed as Ari Cafferata.
Yes,
Jenkins
in the show.
on
Yes, he
Oakbridge.
is. Right.
Also known as Quinn Cafferata Jenkins on Murphy's Inc., voicing Philippe.
Which that, anyways. But yeah, so he will be joining us again. So this is back for the first time, I guess you could say. Then we will have on June 5th, we will have Andrew Wade and Jay Rome, which I'm really excited to have.
Andrew
on.
Wade, who also did a voiceover on Murphy's Inc.
Yes.
in season 2.
And then we will have the wonderful Monica Wolfkill on June 12th.
Monica Wolfkill, new to us.
New to us.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and actually, I think on that same show, I think I forgot to put it down on here, but I believe we will have. Oh, dang it! Why am I blanking right now? Who played Josh? I'll come back. Anyways, I know who I'm thinking of, and I just
Sarah Velarde.
Yeah, Sarah Velarde. Yes, she will be. She might be joining us on that night as well.
Nice.
I got to double check the emails. It's been a mess. Anyways, and then on the 19th, we will be having the creator of Oakbridge, Ashley Dean. She will be back with us again. I believe we had her on a couple of months ago when we were just kind of working this whole thing out.
Mhm.
And then also on that show, we will have the wonderful and talented returning to us once again, Connor Howard. I'm so excited to have that guy back. He's amazing. And
One of my favorite voice actors to work with.
And then
also the new voice of the intro for Pop Culture Kaboom, if you haven't checked it out.
Oh, nice. Excellent. And then we will also, and then I have to put some feelers out, but the following week we should have our good friend Remy Savard as well as his daughter Anouk on the show as well.
And of course, Tyrus would like to know, when is he going to be on to get to talk about
his one line? No.
I mean, he is a writer on the series.
He is. I put out to the writers, but I never really heard anything back, and so
Boo Tara, boo Tyrus.
It's not really. It's just I kind of threw it on the in the writers' room, and it might have got lost in the.
And going back a moment, excellent Michael Jackson reference. You're welcome.
Which reference? I missed it.
Jam.
Oh.
It ain't too much stuff.
Jam. Here comes the man. Hot
damn. The big voice is moving up and
yeah.
making good tracks with my man Michael Jackson.
Yeah. That's see, that's the thing. Michael Jackson albums still hold up, bro.
You know, I believe that was Black and White album.
Yeah, that was Dangerous album.
Was that Dangerous? Yeah.
With Black and White. Yeah, that's on there.
That track, Jam, was probably my favorite track on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the first track on that album. Out of the point. But actually, you know what? So speaking of references to Michael Jackson at work, sometimes I'm like, I'll grab a bag to check it, and I'm like, "Whose bag?" Very few. A handful of people will get it, and it's fun when they do.
How many times a day do you actually do that?
I only do it like a couple times. I haven't done it in a while.
A couple times a day.
Yeah, like not in the same time. I'll do one, and then like when I come back around to check bags, I'll maybe do it again.
I challenge you to do that for every bag that you pick up for one day.
No,
Every single one, and just go, whose bag?
it just doesn't. It loses the feeling.
Tyra says, "You have my phone number, James. I don't check Discord every day."
Well, that's not my fault.
Missed opportunities.
That's what I'm saying. I put it on Discord because I knew that's where the writers are.
The Writers
And
Guild.
The Writers Guild on there, and so I put it in there to just to see if anybody's interested. I had like one person that kind of, and like I said, I think it kind of got lost in the shuffle somewhere, so it's all good.
So I got to
We
go
can
back.
bring you on later.
I got to go back. We were talking about Kaboom!
Finish it up.
Con.
There we go.
And Tara's heading out. Stacked dates for the show coming up. Take care. Never stop asking, whose bag?
Yeah,
Go to sleep, Tara.
Keep
Go to
asking
sleep.
show me the walkers.
Yes. Point to me in the direction of the walkers. Actually, I was joking with one of my coworkers because we were talking about baseball. So here's an interesting thing before I go into the KaboomCon thing. It is very rare to go to a baseball game and
balk
and see a balk. Yes, not a balk, a balk.
Balk.
And it is spelled B-A-L-K, but it is pronounced balk, not bulk. And so at this baseball game that I went to this last weekend, I saw 3 balks.
I'm still very confused by
one inning.
What?
By the same pitcher.
What? So is that when is this when they are ready to pitch and then they stop their motion?
So a balk is when you don't come to a complete stop before pitching. So you basically, you're allowed to do whatever you want, but before you go to throw the pitch, you have to come to like a complete stop and then start your pitching motion.
Interesting. Okay.
So do you know what the result of a balk is?
That I believe it's a ball, right?
It is a ball, but if there are runners on base, they automatically get to steal or get to advance. Yes.
So this resulted in what, 2 points then? Or 2 runs, I should say?
You are correct but it's because those runners were on second and third. So the one on the first balk, the third came home, and the person on second went to third. So yes, 2 balks resulting in 2 points, 2 runs.
Right.
Insane. I've never
like you would think after the first one, hey, remember, stop.
Well, and the annoying part to me was watching this kid pitch because
do they have a pitch clock in
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It started in the minors. They always implement stuff in the minors, just like getting to call to have a pitch checked because they believe it's a bad call.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
This hasn't made its way to the majors yet, but right now in the minor leagues, a pitcher, catcher, or batter can call to have a pitch checked to say they disagree with the umpire's call.
Okay. Yeah.
And Tyrus asked why the skipper left him in, and that's because now when a pitcher is brought in, they must pitch to at minimum 3 batters.
Oh, interesting. Yes. I did not know that.
Yeah. You must pitch to at minimum 3 batters. And Jeff says it's minor league ball. You probably see it more down in the minors.
No, but I've been to a number of Reno Aces games, and I've been to another few minor games in like for the San Jose Giants and things like that. I've never seen a balk.
Out of all of the Aces games I've been to, and I've been to quite a few, This is only the second game I've ever seen a balk in, and I will say I remember an Oakland A's game that was in extra innings, and bases were loaded, and it was a balk, and the A's won with a walk-off balk.
That actually happened a couple days ago I guess, in MLB, or either that or either that was an old clip. I don't know. I'm just recently seeing it that resulted in the winning run coming home. So,
yeah. But getting back to our 3 new vendors, and something I was going to talk about earlier, but I got sidetracked because Harjeet showed up and we were excited.
yeah, got real excited.
So we've got Poncho's Tacos coming in hot with that hot meat to put in your mouth, James. You can put that Mex sausage. Put it in your mouth, James. You got some tripitas, some chorizo, pollo, cabeza, languilla, pastor, asada, beef hade. What is beef hade?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't even know. Anyways, we've got Bubble Tea Corner coming in with all your tea and boba needs.
Bubble Tea Corner.
And of course, the Bearded Brush and Blade joining us. So the thing that this made me want to discuss,
curry.
If you know a good curry food truck up in Northern Nevada, let us know. We'll be happy to try and get them to come. So I was mentioning that we have a wait list.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we had said was that inside the arena, the event space, if you will,
it's full,
right? And so the question becomes, should we have the space out in the West Side parking lot? Should we
the West Side parking lot
opening it up to regular vendors aside from just food and beverage?
Hey man, I believe we should.
So here's the pros and cons, right? Pro, more vendors.
Con,
most of them are concerned that if it rains, they wouldn't be able to do it.
What's the normal weather forecast in Reno during September?
Generally, there's around a 30% chance it's going to rain on that day.
Oh, it did. Wait, it did rain at the rib cook-off last year, huh?
Yes.
That was the first time I'd ever seen that happen. Or
yes.
Actually, I didn't see it. I heard about it because I wasn't there.
Indians don't like altitude. Well, I don't like your attitude.
Well, you come on up, bro. You can be our token and start the ball rolling.
Please. Harjeet, does this mean that you'll be coming to KaboomCon? Could always carpool with Tyrus.
That's very true.
The weather is usually confused. Agreed. So the question becomes, do we open up this outdoor space to allow regular non-food and beverage vendors? We would still only provide them what we're providing everyone inside, which is a table, 2 chairs, and a space, right?
So you'd have to bring a tent or whatever.
If you want to have your own tent, you can do that.
You can do that.
I'm not doing that for you.
We ain't doing it for you.
So I think if we were to do it, we'd want to do a lesser price than what we're charging for inside.
Yeah, I guess.
But as I mentioned, some have already expressed concern. What if it rains? Then I'm not going to come. So do we? Do we set up refunds? What?
Well, look.
And Jimmy says, I say no and give them priority next year. I say we give priority to those that are already there this year, not those who waited.
I do agree with that. I agree with that part, especially with not giving them priority, but giving the ones who are already here. But I believe so my thought is to, yes, we can charge less. But if inclement weather prevails, we can do like a 50% refund.
And Jeff says half, and Jeff has a lot of experience at cons as a vendor himself, attending cons.
Yeah, so if he says half, then.
But if we're already doing a reduced price,
that's true. That's where the problem comes in, baby. You should have gone on this in the beginning, baby.
Well, and what's frustrating is some of these people we reached out to early on to say, I reached out to directly to say, hey,
Mhm.
we got this event coming. No response.
You better jump on this, baby. And then
Cricket.
they saw how everybody was getting in on it, and they were like, "Ooh!" They had what was that? FOMO.
If you're missing out.
They had that FOMO moment, and they were like, "Ooh, we need to get in on that." And they were like, "Oops, we all full, baby. So you can put your table outside though, but if it rains though."
Cold blooded.
Cold blooded.
So what I'm
I
hearing,
I would love to have you there. I would love to have you there. Don't, hands down. But if I could control the weather, then I would be like, yeah, it's gonna be sunny and great. But I can't. So therefore, hopefully it doesn't rain. I just hope that doesn't happen in general. But if it does,
if it rains, it rains.
I do not control the weather.
Yeah. So you're saying you think, yes, we should proceed to open up outdoor
I believe so.
because we have space, right?
Yeah.
Like, even with the 10 food and beverage vendors to date, even if we get another 5, we're still gonna have plenty of space out in that
Yeah, we
parking
put
lot.
these guys we put them on the sidewalk anyways, or in the grass sidewalk area, where sidewalk meets the grass, I guess.
What?
Or if there is I don't even know what it looks like really.
Yeah, no, they would be in the parking lot,
Okay.
in parking spaces, in essence.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I thought the trucks were gonna be in the park. I didn't know. Anyways, but yeah, they gonna be in spaces. But what are you gonna do?
So with all of that being said, and Jeff says, open the lot, charge less. If it rains, it rains. I think I agree. I think I agree. So with that being said, if we're going to open up this space to bring in more vendors, the other issue becomes now that it is outside of the event, and we've got my boy Daryl checking in. Welcome to the show. Take the money.
Get it.
Agreed.
Take the bag.
And I feel bad because I was gonna. So Daryl bought me a fantastic birthday gift, which I was gonna drink originally tonight, but I decided not to. I decided to drink these Seagram's Escapes. But next week on this show, I will be drinking the birthday gift that Daryl got me,
Daryl,
which is more than you got me, James.
you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. So we'll open it up. Let's say it here and now. We're going to open up that outdoor area.
Exclusive.
The big con for me though is the fact that how do we control people off the street walking by? Because before we were fine with saying food vendors, you can get some street business, if you will. So that I guess is another perk to the
Being
vendors
outside.
that are going to be outside is.
As long as they're not crazy, you know what I'm saying?
And Daryl feels shot through the heart.
And you're too late.
I'm sorry, shot to the heart. Shot though the heart.
Sorry, shot through the heart, yeah.
Shot though the heart.
Shot through the heart.
You give love.
A bad nom.
You got anything fun or exciting going on?
Not really. Well, I mean, I finally went over to the Durango Casino, which is a new casino out here, which is part of the Stations Casinos that owns a number of off the strip casinos. It's actually really nice. And one of my buddies that I went to have lunch with, he was like, "There's a lot of natural lighting in here," which is very odd for a casino. But it was very nice though. It was like kind of open. They have like a outdoor half indoor sports bar, which is sports book, which is pretty interesting. The gentleman's lounge, sportsman's lounge, which is like a restaurant, but also kind of they have TVs all over the place, which is really kind of a nice setup. So yeah, Durango, good job.
And Harjeet says he's not going to be able to make it to KaboomCon because he's got to work on weekends that day. This is like
a weekend, bro. Request it off, bro. You got months.
Yeah, this is 4 months out.
Yeah. Just say, hey, hey, I gotta run out. Even lie about it. Say, I gotta go out of town for a friend's birthday,
You know how you get out of it?
which
All you
won't
gotta
actually be a
do-
lie.
All you
because
do is
it's
you
my
go
birthday.
into work the day before, coughing, not feeling good, and you leave early saying, "I pooped my pants."
Ooh.
No one's gonna question it. No one's gonna say, "Oh,
Ugh.
no, you need to stay.
Yuck.
You pooped your pants."
Yuck.
That is the easy out. You just gotta, pinch the loaf. You gotta actually do it though. You gotta actually.
So gross.
Have you guys decided on a live stream or some sorts for panels and sitch? I don't know. I
thought
kind
we
of
were
want
doing- I
to
thought we were doing
not.
a
I
lot.
kind of want to make people come. I don't want to
Yeah,
get people.
I thought the only thing that we were doing live was the
Pop Culture Kaboom
show.
live broadcast.
I think it was like a shorter broadcast on Saturday.
Yeah, I think it's a 1 hour broadcast that'll be
Yeah.
happening from the event
Yeah.
on KNBC 95.1 FM or KNBC.org.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that we talked about having live, or at least live streaming. Everything
Yeah,
else was
I
going to
don't-
be you have to be there.
I mean, we will have live streaming from the event by some of our media outlets that are covering, such
Right.
as Distance Nerding.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys.
But
he
Jimmy
said
says it is a
special
special presentation.
Can we get that? Can we get that Marvel special presentation opening?
And Jeff says to trust me, I'm a government employee. That's how I do it. I poop my pants.
You
So-
don't work for nobody right now.
What?
No, Jeff.
Oh,
He said
I'm
trust him.
talking
I'm
about
sorry.
me.
Sorry, I didn't realize he said trust him. I thought you said trust me.
Yeah, trust
was like,
me. Yeah.
You are a government employee. Yes,
Yes.
as am I.
Trust me. I work for the government.
I'm a federal employee.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you.
Yeah, but I also won't poop my pants. Well, I came close one time, but I won't actually do it.
I believe you would poop your pants.
Nah, bro,
I mean,
I can't. It's just. Ugh.
actually, this is kind of funny. So,
Here's the other thing. Because if I poop my pants, then that means that I not only have to deal with that, but that means I also have to get onto a bus to get back to my car.
yeah, I mean, you go to the bathroom, you wipe your cheeks, you
Oh,
take your
yeah.
drawers off,
Yeah.
you free ball it to your car.
Yeah.
You throw the drawers away, right?
Right.
But speaking of all this, so I don't know if you were aware, but I was on Pop Culture Kaboom this last Sunday. I was on.
Sorry, I was not aware of that.
Yeah, so I was on to talk about all of the goings on of 97 and Now Productions and KaboomCon and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Jimmy mentioned that, because I brought up Fat and Black Connection, that he had tuned in last week and had come in at a terrible time.
You definitely did.
As we were talking about you getting your booty hole checked by your doctor, and we couldn't really talk about it on the air because over there it's FCC regulated. But I told him he needed to share with Rob the conversation, and so I still need to know how that ended up turning out. But Jenny suggests if you're going to poop your pants to get out of work, just wear adult diapers.
It's a lot to do that day.
And Tyrus says, this federal employee has pulled the bus over to go poop. Tyrus, you are not a federal employee.
You are a.
To be clear.
Aren't you a county employee? Is it a county employee or something?
No,
like
he is a state
that?
employee.
Oh, is he a state employee?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's funded by the state. So but you are not a federal employee, to be clear. And Jeff says, it's not like the bus hasn't seen that. Ask Tyrus. Yes, Tyrus has shared many stories.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. No, so actually, so all my appointments actually ended up getting canceled. I had 2 appointments last week.
Tyrus claims that he's paid federally. I would like to see your check.
I would like to see that as well.
I don't. Is this going to be another one that we're going to get into?
Oh boy, let's not do that.
'Cause-
So actually, back
Because
to
just because your position might be grant funded does not make you a federal employee. As somebody who processes federal grants regularly, I can speak to this.
you can speak to this. So what happened? So here's what happened: is
both of the appointments that I had one on the 21st and I had one on the 25th. Both of those appointments got canceled. The one on the 21st, they got canceled, which was a dermatology appointment. That got canceled because they called and said they were having construction done on their facility. I'm like, what construction do you have going on that you can't take patients? But whatever. So I'm not really worried about. I wasn't really too worried about that. But then, and I shared this with you over the phone, Mark. I called the doctor's office, and it was actually the day I was supposed to have my dermatology appointment. I actually called the doctor's office and I was like, hey, I was going through my calendar and I realized that I have an appointment with you guys, but the problem is I do not have your address in here. And the guy goes, oh, did you not receive the email? And I'm like, what email? And he says, oh, well, either get it today, like, or the next couple of days or tomorrow. And I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Oh, the doctor's sick, so we have to reschedule all the appointments. Okay, cool. Let's just reschedule that. That's fine. And she's going to be out all week. That's what he told me. And then I was like, all right, that's cool. Let's just reschedule it. This man proceeds to tell me May 29th is the earliest opening. What? My appointment was on April 25th. How all of a sudden are we at May 29th to reschedule? And so I was like, bro, are you kidding me? You have to have something earlier. No.
The next was dirty.
The next time they had was after June 20th. And I was like, no, bro, just give me the 29th one. And he was like, and the only reason, or actually, I kind of argued with that for a couple minutes, like a minute or so. But then he was like, the only reason the 29th one is open is because a lady called and like canceled her appointment that day. And I'm like, oh my God. I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out how many people this doctor takes in a day that she ended up getting just a couple days off because she's sick, ends up pushing everything back like a freaking month. But yeah, so I won't actually be able to go see. I won't be going into the doctor until the 29th of this month because it's May now. But yeah, no, those are fun phone calls. The dermatology appointment, I wasn't really the only reason I wasn't really worried about that is because I was like, maybe I won't worry about rescheduling that, so that if maybe when I go see the doctor and they can give me a referral to a dermatologist, and that might actually get the process, might be sooner than later with me scheduling it. So it, coming from a doctor and all. So.
And according to Penal Code 241.3, assault on a public transportation provider laws in California, it is punishable. You did an act that by its nature would directly and probably result in the application of force on a person. You did this willfully. When you acted, you were aware of facts, blah, blah, blah. This is a assault offense. It is a simple assault. So Tyrus, if you could, this does count towards 3 strikes, but it is not anything considered a federal offense. So I would love to know the actual law that says that assaulting a bus driver is a federal felony. So please don't just make a statement. Quote the actual law.
I know that you can get, if you assault a TSA officer, it can be a fine up to $13,000 and some odd dollars. I don't remember exactly.
Yes, well, you are an actual federal employee.
I am for sure. Department of Homeland Security.
And Harjeet has switched over to Facebook. Sorry, James, I missed your story. Can you repeat it again?
Basically, doctor's appointments, they got canceled. One was legit. The other one was kind of, I feel, BS. And then I had to reschedule the appointment, but the appointment got pushed out like another month, which is lightweight unacceptable. But I'm at the whim of this doctor at this point.
Here we go. California Penal Code 243.3.
Let's go.
When a battery is committed against the person of an operator, driver, or passenger on a bus, taxi, cab,
really?
taxicab, streetcar, cable car, trackless trolley, or other motor vehicle, including a vehicle operated on stationary rails or on a track or rail suspended in the air, used for the transportation of persons for hire, or against a school bus driver, or against the person of a station agent or ticket agent for the entity providing the transportation, and the person who commits the offense knows or reasonably should know that the victim, in the case of an operator, driver, or agent, is engaged in the performance of his or her duties, or is a passenger, the offense shall be punished by a fine not exceeding $10,000 or imprisonment in a county jail not exceeding 1 year, or by both that fine and imprisonment. If an injury is inflicted on that victim, the offense shall be punished by a fine not exceeding $10,000 or by imprisonment in a county jail not exceeding 1 year, or in the state prison for 16 months, or 2 or 3 years, or by both that fine and imprisonment.
County.
So that is not a federal offense. That is a California state offense. And Jeff says, "Wait, can I throw a battery at you if you're off duty?"
Stupid.
Sure.
You want to?
You could throw one at him while he's on duty. I wouldn't, but I guess if you really want to roll the dice and see what happens. Anyways.
Check it out.
So sounds like we're less than a month away from your booty hole getting inspected.
Yeah.
So we'll keep the booty hole watch on.
Booty watch.
Booty watch.
Yeah, and actually, I made a joke about that at work. I said, "Yeah." They were like, "Wait, like a woman?" And I was like, "Yeah, I wanted to make sure if she has to go in there, she got small hands," which we talked about on the show. But it was, yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it at KaboomCon. He's gonna throw a no throwing stuff at KaboomCon, bro.
Yeah, I will kick you out with a quickness.
Yeah,
I will not hesitate. And the funny thing about this whole conversation ultimately is that what the New Day really wanted to call their cereal
Booty-O's
was not Booty-O's. They wanted to call it Booty Holes. Because if you notice, it looks like Cheerios. They are booty holes with marshmallows.
Yeah.
I love how I'm like trying to zoom it in and it's getting. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Man, when is Big E coming back?
Just add milk and fill the power.
The draft is over.
Do you feel the power?
And feel the power.
Rainbows, trombones, booties, tag titles, unicorn horns, Kofi's boots.
Nice. The famed unicorn stomp.
So Daryl does confirm when he gets his booty hole checked, it's by a female doctor. Good choice. My first was Dr. Wong. God bless small Asian hands.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Still not quoting anything. There are misdemeanor rules pending, but we got lumped in with DOT rules and regulations to prevent us from participating in illegal substances. There is so much language, it's confusing.
DOT is Department of Transportation for those who do not know that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Standard Tyrus making comments, not quoting any facts.
Woo! Go Tyrus.
Anyways. Oh, actually, have you played that Speedstorm yet? The Disney Speedstorm?
No.
No. Well, actually, I've been asking this question since the game came out. Like, why do I not have Wreck-It Ralph on there? Due to the fact that, that's a good portion, a little bit of that movie has to do with racing. And they actually just added season 7, which is Wreck-It Ralph. So Vanellope von Schwitz.
Remember when he said you can't drive a bus with one leg or arm?
No, we're not going back there. We're not going.
Unless I'm forced to use a CPAP machine but don't have sleep apnea.
Let's end it now. Let's just shut this all down.
Is Tyrus gone? Can we go back to talking about fun stuff?
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still on the air.
Oh man.
I figured, if we ran the outro, then
Maybe everybody would leave.
maybe it'd be safe.
Never safe. Never safe.
No?
No.
No. All right. Well, then I leave you with this last thought.
Ooh.
I actually... Did you just crap your drawers?